Well, welcome back. The holidays can be stressful on all of us, and this year it's important to make sure you take some time to talk to children about their feelings with all of this. Joining me now is Hallie Miller from Children's Wisconsin. Where do we start with our kids on all of this?
Thanks so much for having me right away. There are so many different points that we need to be making with our kiddos this holiday season, and parents have had to have so many different difficult conversations this year about the changes that COVID is bringing. And so first, I'm here to give some kind of tips and tricks about how we're going to go through those conversations and how to make the holiday special. So as always, our most important message is safety first. So we want to keep safe social distancing, hand washing, masking, and that is just so critical to this holiday season. And please consider that while you make your holiday plans. A reminder that the CDC continues to recommend staying home and avoiding large gatherings. We want to start these conversations with our kiddos now about the changes that are coming due to the holiday season. All of this uncertainty in our holiday plans doesn't feel good for adults or kiddos. And so having these conversations early can help to eliminate some of that anxiety. Start your plans now rather than waiting out to see what coronavirus will do in 2 weeks from now. Make your holiday plans so that kids have the time to adjust. And when we're having these conversations with kids, we don't want to be shouting this as we're running out the door. We want to be saying this at a time where we have time to answer their questions and to hear them out. It's so important that we're listening to our kids while we're having these conversations.
Yeah, and we know it can be a lot for kids to have to navigate this. It can be challenging. What happens if kids are not receptive?
That's a great question. And so when kids aren't receptive, we just want to hear them out. So they might be saying things about it's not fair, and they're totally right. It's not fair. So it's important that we let them know that lots of kids are having these same exact feelings that they are. And even as adults, we might be having the same feelings too. So it's important just to sit and hear them out.
And is it okay if we need to reach out to, say, a teacher, maybe another family member to have these talks with our kids as well?
Absolutely. It takes a community to parent a kiddo, right? And sometimes teachers might have a tip or trick that a parent doesn't have. Um, Teachers are really good at talking about the changes that have come through with COVID. They've had to do a lot of adjusting, and they know how to communicate with kids at their level and in ways that they understand. So absolutely reach out, and it's also okay not to have the answer. You can be honest with your kid and just say, "Hey, I don't know the answer to that question, but that's a really good one, and I'm going to do the best that I can to figure out what that answer is."
Yeah, we know these kiddos are so resilient. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.